Hello and welcome to TrainSim TV. My name's Tom and today we're going to be having a little simple drive on the Northern Lines TrainSim 2020. This is the original Northern Lines available off Vulcan Productions. It's the route I also created many moons ago. It is also due for an upgrade quite soon as well, so do keep an eye out on the VP website for that. It's in its final stages now. Today we're going to be having a run on a scenario created by Prof McMouse, so people might know him off on the streams. He comes on and watches quite a lot, so he passed on the scenario for the route, and it was one that was going to be getting on the stream, but because there's so much to get through, I thought we'll do a scenario video with this one. So we're going to get ourselves straight into this one. We're on double-headed 37s, and we are going to be going to Blackpool North. The briefing on this one I've got on the manual, it's a scenario set in summer 1993, and we're going to be taking these double-headed 37s on a Sunday-only service to Blackpool North direct. We've got 37407 lot long, and we also have 408 lot Rennock. We've got a rake of Mark 2ACs, whatever they are, I don't quite know properly, but it's the Mark 28 A and C pack from Armstrong Powerhouse there. There's a few bits and pieces dotted about in the station as well, just to busy it up. I do believe it's got as most accurate as times as possible for the stock and AI, so we'll just give it a run and just enjoy it. Let's get ourselves set up. So good morning driver, you are at Preston with the final leg of the journey on this Sunday only service to Blackpool North. Going completely direct, open the doors here and depart when ready. So everything looks like it's set. Just need to put the reverser in there. We've got ourselves set up for number 88 on the NRN. Get the windows down. We've got a headlamp set up as well, which we have yet. Excellent. So Northern Line's original, it's going to have a update coming soon as well for the Bernays section, which is the section focusing there on the map. This top section of route, which adds on from Poulton to Fylde. It gives you about another 2 or so miles of track to the Bernays ICI plant. The line today is now disused and actually has been severed away from the main line, but you will be able to recreate the workings what used to run that line. We'll just make sure we have full clag, which we don't at the minute. We'll get some clag on, get the motors up. Probably have to put clag 9 to be honest. We are now ready for departure, so and then brakes released. It lets me. There we go. So we're going straight through, 17 miles, no stopping at all on this run. I'm going to take the hood off and we're going to run proper. It's the one route I can actually get away with running without speeding or anything. I know the speed so well. So we're going to go up to 35 miles per hour in a moment as we just come up to Fylde Junction. St Walburg's Church is just in the distance there, dominating the whole scene there. Also, yeah, the Northern Lines update that's coming for this route, it's not to do with Northern Lines Electric, but on this one you'll get some updates to the station. So the station models on a few of the platforms that came from Northern Lines Electric do fit on this, so we've put the new customs in. Poulton the Filed and Solwick are two that will feature for now, until we get something sorted for the rest, if we can. Other feature, of course, is the scenery update to Bernay's, and you do get another additional, I think it's like 10 scenarios that we've managed to get into the pack. So there's plenty of opportunity, and the scenarios actually feature more like 90s and stuff like that, like 1990s to early 2000 workings. Moving forward on this time round, rather than featuring stuff like 2015 and stuff like that. I want to try and recreate something that had stuff like club train work and stuff like that, like what we're running today. The dock's just over there in the distance. We will open up now as we have the power. We can go up to 75 miles per hour. Local hauls operated quite a lot on the Blackpool line in the 90s. It had stuff like the 37s and 31s with the main traction. I think they sort of stopped late 90s, and I think they restarted again with fragging sets, 47s and stuff like that. 31s I think also featured as well. So they did have a bit more on the local haul, but then obviously after that that was the last of the local hauls. But we actually now have the Class 90s, so we have local haul coming back to Blackpool, which is really nice for Grand Central. They're doing Grand Central training runs at the moment. I've been out to see a few of them, so it is nice to have some locos back on the line. I mean, they have had locos on rail tours quite a lot recently. We do get test trains with the 37s, but for passenger operation, it's nice to see that there is a local haul coming back for so long. At some point as well, after we do this next update, I am going to be doing a full line-side foliage update for this. So it's a bit more in line with Northern Lines Electric, so we'll have the new grass, we'll have the new VP trees as well, just to bring the route up to scratch. We might even see if we can do something with updating the track so we get a bit of a better track. As this one is quite dated now, really. This is the West Coast, I think it's Trent Valley or something like that this one uses. But we'll see what we can do moving forward if we find something much better. We're just about to cross under Darkinson Lane on this bridge. This takes you to Lear Town, and of course to the right it takes you to toward Preston. Next up we will pass the Solwick, and I think I know which screenshot we'll be getting for this one. We will be next to the signal box. The box is just coming up, so we're going to jump out of here. We're going to get ourselves lined up firstly. I actually think the sun's on this side today, so we'll go for a shot like this. I think the sun's on this side. No, it's there. It was sort of turned. Preston Station, it was on the other side. We'll go with something like that. Go for a bit of a heads out view just for now, guys, just so we can enjoy the thrash and also the jointed track sections that the route has. It's nice with these the sounds like these Mark IIs. Slow us down to 45 miles per hour. We are going to go by the platform, we're not going down the fast line by the looks of it. Just passing Kirkham and Wesham station. This is the ones we couldn't get the custom asset in from Northern Lines Electric because the track layout has changed, unfortunately. But we do maybe aim to do something down the line in the future, try and adapt the model to the actual old track layout. But at the moment there just isn't the time to do that. We've got Bradkirk tip to the left on the left hand line there. 31 used to run down there with various types of wagons and that. We've also got the old supports off the flyover, the old Blackpool Central line. we're just coming up to Wheaton now. The old Blackpool Central line used to run. It used to follow the sort of alignment here, and then sort of went off into that distance, and then joined up with the M55, and it went down that way then. We're now going to head over towards Singleton. I tried a new location out the other day around here as well for the Class 90s. It was actually at this location here. This is all changed now. It's actually got a footbridge. So I tried a footbridge on this corner. It's a better shot for the afternoon, which I have learnt. But it's a long walk. I wasn't quite prepared for the walk we did, but we've tried it, and we now know what it's like, which is it is actually a decent photo for the afternoon. So when the 90s are full swing and everything's a bit more died down in the world, we will be able to give that a go. I'm just heading towards Poulton now, about a mile or so away. So the aim of this video was just to basically have a nice leisurely drive, as it obviously is a Sunday service, and this video has gone live on a Sunday, so it was just a nice leisurely Sunday drive, just to have an enjoyment video over the weekend. After our busy week, we've had quite a few videos out this weekend, and well, the week in general, so this was just a little extra added video for you guys. And also to say thanks to Ben for allowing us to do the video, well, get the video of the scenario, showing the scenario off. I don't think the scenario is available yet. I think it's on hold until the update comes out. So do keep your eye out on it. So it's down to 50. They're down to 30 and everything. I think it's 30. I forget. I think it's 30 in a moment. The first semaphore on the run. Sadly all gone now. It's 30 just by the bridge, I think it is. Drops down to 20 at the end of the station. I think. I'm sure there's a 30 somewhere around here. Could be lying. It's all changed. It's definitely 20. So you see Poulton is now the custom asset. The new extension goes off to the right hand side there. And then we also have their Poulton box number 3. We open back up to 70 mile an hour for the final run into Blackpool North. We aim for the update hopefully to be out within the next few weeks. As I say, just working on the manual now, getting the final bits and pieces added in, as and when I can in the spare bit of time I get, around the actual route building the Cumbrian coast as well. So it's just trying to juggle everything around. We are getting there with it. Just approaching Poulton level crossing. Again, this area has changed quite a lot now, so the signal box has been knocked down. That's a shame when all the boxes went. Just passing Higher Moorfield, which is the right hand side here of us. Another location I do photographing at certain points of the day. I do get some good pictures off there. And Leighton Station's in the distance, and you can see the water tower just on the right hand side of us. Well, this is Leighton Station. And we can just see the Blackpool Tower in the distance now coming into view. There's plenty going on as well in the sidings. Rake of Mark II, you've got some 142 and a 150 in there. We do aim also to get a new custom Blackpool Tower made in the near future. All being well. We're going into platform 2. It's 15 mile an hour into the station. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and massive thanks for you to joining. We'll be back again very soon with more videos for you. Just going to get the doors open now. Don't forget, you can like, share, subscribe, leave us some feedback or a comment or something you might like to see. We do our best for you. And also, don't forget to join us on Twitch on a Wednesday or Friday between 7:30 and 8 starting time, finishing later in the evening. TrainSimTV_Tom, or TrainSimTV_Mark. We are there to help. Mark's going to start doing some streams hopefully on YouTube soon, so do keep your eye out for them. We'll try and notify you in due course when that's going to happen. Massive thanks again, guys. Thanks again, guys, and take care.